What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Jaleco Rally Big Run, the supreme four-wheel drive challenge for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Copyright 1991 by Jaleco, all rights reserved. Let's press start and let's get this Let's Play on the road. Literally. Welcome to Adventure World. You are a wild challenger. Well, thank you, game. I like to consider myself a bit of a wild one myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you know what I mean. What? Banuyu? These are some pretty out there names, but we're gonna pick our staff. We're gonna pick Tadamasu. We're gonna go with Maiko on support. And we're gonna go with my boy Wilson on mechanic. Kinda cheaping out on the staff, but it really doesn't matter. Let's be real, these guys, I have a lot of faith in our guys. We're going to go into the shop, we're going to get 8 of everything. That's a nice, healthy number. Additionally, kind of looks like a snowman. Which you're not going to see a lot of them in Africa, but, well. Anyway, let's go to stretch 1, Tripoli to Gadames. 803 kilometers. And let's just start driving. Say goodbye to all our fans. And we will meet up in Dakar. There is a helicopter. Probably a news helicopter documenting my grand, wild journey through the desert. Not many people have made it. Actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have done this. But, you know, it's still somewhat impressive. We're staying in high gear. We're going at a nice, easy 260 kilometers an hour. We do have to slow down around the corners a little. But a little slowness never hurt anybody. It hurts my pride. Get out of the road if you're going to drive that slow. Oh my goodness. Tell the back of your car to stop driving into the front of my car. Come on. Anyway, we're gonna just tap the brake a little. And now we're back on track. Honestly, all right. All right, you guys have to stop doing that. It's a good thing we could pretty much just like hit anyone and run away. Don't do this in real life, kids. I'm sure I'm sure Citizen would not want to keep that would not want to have any sponsored racers that do things like that, but you know, they already gave me the money, so make sure you buy Citizen, kids. And then you can hit anyone you want. Anyway, we're done with stretch 1. We're going to do some repairs. Everything else is in the blue. We got to go 1,000 kilometers roughly, so I think we're chilling. We're losing 3 seconds, but that's fine, because we got to go to Gat. I've got to get to Gat. If you know what I mean. Come on, the pun was right there. It would be a crime not to take it. Anyway, let's just get going. We're driving off the ramps. You love to see it. I love to see it. We all love to see it. See, now everyone's driving in the off-road right there. Perfectly fine. They're giving me a lot of room. I see you trying to pass me. Don't do that. Just give me the road. I'm doing a rally here. That's probably way more important than whatever you have to do. Let's be real. I've been out in the desert for too long. I'm going mad with thirst. Alright, don't hit the capsized cars. It's starting to get dark. That's fine. That's why we have headlights. Race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit, but we're not a race car, we're a rally car. Don't hit me. If God didn't want me to hit you, he wouldn't have put you in front of me. That's all I gotta say. Let's just keep navigating in the dark. Luckily, Tadamasu and my headlights are able to work wonders. Oh, God. Speaking of wonders, we we almost crashed into those buildings over there. Would have made someone homeless, but luckily that's not happening. We reached the goal with roughly a minute left to spare. We're making pretty good time. We didn't have any problems because we were in the blue going in. We're gonna be in the blue coming out. Probably not, actually. Our suspension's just straight up out, and everything else needs a bit of a touch, but should be fine on our way to Durko. We're leaving Gat. Honestly, Gat's a pretty good city. You saw its landscapes, roughly. Some of it was in the dark, but you know, I've been told I looked better in the dark. Not really. Everyone loves me. I am the man of the hour. World's biggest hot shot on this road. Anyway, let's just keep it going. Still driving through the desert. Perfectly fine by me. Dodge all these trees. And we're back at the nice, clean 260. You love to see it. Alright, you're literally braking in front of me. I'm gonna get my revenge on that guy. I'm starting to get some road rage here, man. You're not gonna hear it because I'm not gonna scream on camera. That's not my style, but just you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking that the sponsors don't want to hear. And that's really why we're doing this. Turn. Alright. I can't see the road, but put all of my faith in Tadamasu. And I mean it worked. Now we're back on the road. And we're back at the goal. And we still have like a minute berth, so let's keep this train rolling. We are out of, I believe this was Durko. 3 minutes, 12 seconds for the next stage. Yeah, we were just in Durko, and now we gotta go to Agadez. Just repair everything. Let's go. 924 kilometers. Shouldn't be too bad. But we do have to drive through the water. Making a bit of a splash on our tour in Africa. You love to see it. All my fans will do the wave after. We just hit that tree and just spun out, but we're still going fine. We went through that car. Oh my goodness. Was that a ghost? Was there a ghost on the road? Alright. Now we're starting to do some tricks in the air. Which, I mean, it doesn't really help us in the rally, but it does look pretty nice, if I do say so myself. So let's just keep it going. Another jump. Some more wild and crazy adventures with our citizen car. Stop. Alright. There we go. We landed on the road finally. Finally did one of these tricks that actually worked out in our favor. Stop touching these trees, man. Who put all these trees on my racetrack? That's all I gotta say. I mean, we're still going at a pretty good speed. 260 is nothing to sneeze at. I know for a fact if I sneezed at a car going 260, I'd probably be vaporized. But, like, that is beside the point. We reached the goal with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to spare. Perfectly fine by me. We're looking good. We're looking good. I already told you we're a hot shot. This is the hot shot mobile. That's all I gotta say. I'm getting there eventually. Anyway, let's just start the race. We repair everything, and now we gotta go to Gao. I think the stretch from Agadez to Gao is like the hardest one, at least in my opinion. Because, I mean, I have played this game before. I have beaten this game before as well. So hopefully I'm able to do that again. But, I mean, these rock pillars are nothing to sneeze at. They're like the only thing that actually gives my car a run for its money. Come to think of it, what would a car spend its money on if it was alive? Probably gas. And with gas prices these days, who isn't spending their money on gas? I know. Anyway, let's just keep going. What's the deal with the Paris-Dakar rally? I heard somewhere it used to be in South America. Probably due to, like, some, like, conflict or whatever, but, like, that's beside the point. I'm not really too familiar with motorsports, and my tires are almost out. And my suspension's almost out. This is why this is the hardest stretch. It says we're in trouble, but I mean, so long as our engine's still working, we're good. Like, come on, what do you need tires for when you could just drive, man? What do you need brakes for when you could just drive? My tires are in the red. Oh my goodness. I think it's fine. I think we're still fine. What's... I'm not gonna have any traction. We're fine. Oh right, we're absolutely not fine. I cannot seem to get going. Because I was in high gear, that was my problem. Not because of my tires. All right, stop hitting my car. This is why we have such a wide berth. Because we are at the goal. We faced a bit of adversity, but we always come out on top. What can I say? Our suspension is shot. Our tires are shot. Our brakes and our engine, perfectly fine, though. And we still have a nice even 3 minutes going into Nima. Yeah. That was a little sketchy, but the hard part's over. 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. It's time for a drive. There we go. We're back at the good old 260. Back into our car accident groove. Look, if you're not crashing into things, are you really living? That is the question. All right, we're going to get in the off-road a little. But it's fine, because our tires are good now. Thank you, Maiko? You're the one that fixes my car, right? Or is that Wilson? I don't know. Maiko and Wilson kind of blend together. I don't really know what the difference is. But I think it is Maiko. So thank you, Maiko. Wilson, I don't know what you do, but I'm glad you do it. That's all I gotta say. But we're doing our victory speech before the horse over here. I just hit a truck. That's fine. What's a truck to a car? I guess like a bigger car. All right, looks like we're losing the road again, so Tadamasu is gonna have to put in the work here. Oh god, almost hit that other truck. Honestly, we are kind of trucking it up like it's nobody's business. Sorry, kids, but for the Debatably unfortunate pun, but I mean, we reach our goal anyway. 53 seconds left to spare is perfectly fine. There we go. There's that girl that's always following us around. I don't know who you are, but glad to see I have a fan. Again, we're just going to fix everything. I probably should go to the shop and buy another suspension. We're almost out. Though I don't think I need it. Ooh, we're finally out of the desert. Time to go into the green. I think there was a Sam Kinison bit about that. You ever see that? That was a good one. That was a good one. I get Sam Kinison isn't like the most popular nowadays, but he still has a few funny stuff. Look up like Sam Kinison World Hunger, and then you'll be captivated for at least a minute. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, we do have to go through the water again, which is fine. Because, I mean, this car can swim. It's almost a boat at this point. Alright. I see what my problem was. I saw what my problem was back in, I want to say Gao, or on the way to Gao, or on the way from Gao. I just kept, accidentally switching my gears. I should just, danced with the one that brought me. That, of course, being low gear, but that's beside the point. We're just hitting trees. We're causing some minor deforestation. Actually, this isn't really a forest. Just kind of an area with a few trees. Oh my goodness, did you see that car, like, capsize? Not really a problem because we're leaving it in the dust, but I mean, pretty unfortunate for that guy. But there's the goal, so we can't really think about it too much. It is shocking how quickly the empathy leaves your body once you're in a car and you're dealing with other people also in cars. There we go. We gotta go from Kifa to Emboro. We're on Emborrowed time here. Come on, it would have been more of a crime to not say that pun. Alright. Back near some houses. Back in civilization. Back in the water. There's a lot more water in this game than I remember. If I do say so myself. Alright, we're going to do some braking. Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. To do a bit of a movie reference. I haven't really been my usual cinephile self recently on camera. I'll say that much. Well, I mean, cinephile might not be the right word for it, but actually, nah. I think we'll keep it at cinephile. Keep the sponsors and the parents groups happy. All right, we just crashed into that guy's house. Again, like I've been saying, don't build your house so close to the road if you don't want people to crash into it. That's all I gotta say. All right. I'm also noticing that the music is starting to loop, which is honestly fine. This game has phenomenal music. I gotta say. I get that most of it is just like the usual Super Nintendo rock, but like that's in like every game. Our tires are almost shot again. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with these tires. My tires do not like how I'm driving. That's why we're punishing them. Maybe it's because I keep like braking. I don't know. Spitballing here. But we have 1 minute, 44 seconds. to get to the final place in our trip. So let's just fix everything. And get started. From Mboro to Dakar. All my fans are back. I'm not going to drive into the crowd. It's tempting, but I'm not going to do it. But this is the final stretch. I can't risk it now. We're on the side of the ocean. We're on the coast. We just got to coast to victory. In my white citizen car. Cha-ching. There we go. Alright. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. I've made it through so much worse. This honestly really is just kind of a gimme. I think that was an ABBA song. I don't know though. Honestly, I'm not really much of an ABBA guy. I'll say that much. I've heard like the "There we are." We reached the goal. We're in Dakar. The rally's done. I mean that's pretty much it. Now we gotta pop the champagne, start celebrating. We had 24 seconds left. And there's our record. There's our money. And special thanks to... Oh, no, Wilson was my mechanic. Michael was my support. So now we can just watch the car go through the crowd. Do a little recap from Tripoli to Ghadames. From Ghadames to Ghat. And then we've got to get out of Ghat and go to Durko. Keep driving through the crowd. There's Jaleco in the back. Durko to Agadez. I think this was the hell the hell stretch from Agadez to Gao. Yeah. And Gao to Nemo wasn't that bad. And then we keep on driving, greeting all of my loyal fans. See, my fans are getting better and better and better the more I drive. And then Kifa and Boro, finally Dakar. There we go. Congratulations, Finn. Gotta love a game that ends in Finn. And that is pretty much all we can do. I will see you guys on the next adventure.